Hello everyone, and this is Vaughn again, and today I wanted to bring you one of my new favorite mid lane champions. So, Cho Gath, it wasn't until I actually tried him mid that I figured out how OP he was, but in all honesty, Cho Gath mid is just so strong, unless you get placed against like a York or some lame champ like that. But in this case, in this game, I was up against a Brand, thankfully wearing the zombie skin Brand, and as you will see in a few minutes, Cho Gath mid truly is OP against normal AP mids. So of course I start up the game, going mid lane, sitting in the middle, turning on a little bit of music, getting the beat dropped. And for the runes I'm running
30 seconds until minions
let's
spawn.
see. I think I was running HP per level seals, magic pin, marks, and it was either, I guess I was running, for some reason, magic resist glyphs, which I don't normally do, because I prefer to be more aggressive. And then for seals, pretty sure I was running movement speed. Oh yeah, definitely movement speed. Because I like to be fast and show, because you want to follow up your skill shots, mainly your Q, because if you hit a Q, you need to get next to them as fast as possible for your, not only your E passive, but for your ult. Because at end game, once you have your items to Cho Gath, your ult's going to be hitting for upwards of 800 true damage, if not more. So I start Q because I'm mid lane, I want to be able to leash the blue for a Mumu. And then just go to lane farming, and I wait for Brand to show up. Now, this Brand, he goes aggressive on me, which he should be, because early on is when Cho Gath is the weakest. But he makes the mistake of actually getting hit by one of my Qs. My auto attacks tied together with the Q's slow and knockup damage, it is just insane. So he's already super low. I hit him with another Q, all in, I get scooped over. Took an extra tower hit. But early on, Brand could have won if he dodged my Qs, but he took 2 Qs, and on that second Q I was in range to flash and drop ignite and a couple auto attacks, and that was enough for first blood. So it was worth it for first blood, even though I blew everything. So I start out just getting some more HP pots, because early on is when, like I said, Cho Gath is the weakest. Later on, his passive gives him so much health and mana back from killing minions, because he can farm a wave, an entire wave, in about 2 seconds, as you can see here. As far as my build order goes, I max W, because for each rank you add into W, you get a longer silence and more damage. And it's a lot easier to hit a W than it is a Q. And overall, I just prefer maxing W. I think some people might max Q, but I think maxing W is the best choice. So I max W followed by Q, and then I max E, all the while maxing my ult whenever it comes up. So at this point, I just want to get 6 assassins as I can. Anytime I can get my E passive onto him, I go ahead and swing a hit to hit the minions and him. Shyvana thinks that she can come do damage to me for some reason, which baits Brandon into taking a few shots because he walks in trying to do damage on me. I actually call for a gank, which I'm not sure why, because I can definitely kill him on my own. So I know Shyvana's in the top area, so I have to be a little bit careful. And again, you can see the damage is just insane coming out of Cho Gath. And once you get items going, it's just, incredible. So the main mistake that Brand's making is he's getting hit by my Qs. Because unless I hit him with a Q, I can't really follow up with an E or an auto attack and a W, because I have to be in fairly close range to actually get off the auto attack or a W. So Shyvana swings back mid, not sure why. She's just taking unnecessary damage. I see an opportunity to get a lot of damage in on her, because I have a creep wave there that's going to damage her, and then my auto attacks and passive. And I just keep farming up the waves to get 6. As Cho Gath, it's really easy to farm because it takes about 2 seconds to clear a wave once you get items going. And taking Wraiths is super easy. A Q and a W, and then 2 auto attacks, and the wave's gone. Oh, they're actually counter jungling. So go ahead and take the 3 Wraiths that are left. Sitting on 750 gold. I want to farm up enough gold to get tier 2 boots and another Dorans. And at this point, I want to try to start saving up mana because in 2 waves... Oh, I'll take it back. But in 2 waves, I'll be 6. So again, he's staying in range of my E passive. So anytime I can get an auto attack onto him and the minions, I go ahead and take it. This brand's trying to play aggressive, but it's just not going to do anything because all the damage he's putting into me, I'll just heal back up through my passive and a health pot. So he's behind almost 2 levels. I'll hit 6 after the big minion. Actually, yeah, right up the big minion. Right now. So at this point, if I had more mana, I could all in him. But because I didn't have enough mana, I just ulted to get a stack, and then decided to take race and recall. Because that'll put me in enough gold to get tier 2 boots and another Dorans. And then when I get back into lane, my ult will be hitting for about 350 damage, true damage. And then if you combine that with the ignite, another 172 damage, and then the W and Q, that's a dead brand. Oh, okay, so because he pushed the lane up, I just decided to get the free gold. I mean, might as well, right? I call for a gank because I'm low on mana, and if I don't miss, or if I don't hit my Q, I can't actually kill him. But for some reason, Brandon just goes back and heal. So he loses a whole nother wave because I pushed this wave to the tower too. So he loses out on XP, but Shyvana shows up, tries to put some damage in on me, but I'm Cho Gath, can't hurt me. So I just clear the wave and then get ready to recall. Ult for another stack, I'm sitting on 2 stacks, which is what, 180? 180 health. Mumu pings for blue, so I decided to just go ahead and stay. As for the other lanes, everyone seems to be doing alright. Finn almost died right there. So I get a free blue, and then once I let my mana regen a bit from this blue... Oh. Okay, so I decided to go back. Finally decided to go back and buy. I'm not sure if I get the Cage's Lucky Pick'em boots or Dorans. Okay, so I'm building into a Catalyst because I just want to get Rod of Ages just to be safe and be a little bit extra tanky. So at this point, Brand is sitting at 900 HP while I'm sitting at almost 1600. And I can all in him. Just one shot combo him to death. He pushes the wave to tower. I get the just clean up the minions because just like that, minion wave completely cleared in less than a second. Seeing as Brand's not there, I just go ahead and push this wave too. And then I guess I should have called MA. Brand actually catches Mumu down at blue or red, and then I walk down towards them. They get quite a bit of damage in on me, but I just say screw it. I'll kill you. Shyvana just wasn't prepared for that damage. So I just all in, Shyvana got the kill, forced the flash out of Q, or forced the flash out of Brand because if my Q would have hit him, with Lulu there we would have had enough CC to kill him. I missed another Q, but just use it as a farming Q instead. I'm getting low, but I realize that Brand has he's got no mana, he can't do anything to me. Brand actually invested into a little bit of magic resist, which is really, in all honesty, not going to help him. And because of the Q, it's a knockout, Merc Treads isn't going to really help him either. So I'm not really sure why he invested in that. And as Cho Gath, especially when you have blue, always just go ahead and pick up Race, unless the jungler's there about to take it, but super easy to farm like I said. I could this wave, and I think I just go grab their Race, or check to see if they're up. Yeah. they're up, I walk over. I think I use my ult actually.
An enemy has been slain.
Because I know Bren's not around and it's only a 45-second cooldown. And it gives me another 90 health. So at this point, it's just
An
farm,
enemy
farm,
has
farm.
been slain.
All the other lanes are doing alright.
An ally has been slain.
Can't remember if this, I don't think this was ranked. And then I wait for the our Wraith ramps to come back up. Let's see, so how am I looking? I had the most farm, sitting on 2 kills, 1 death. I'm just gonna be a menace late game. Absolute menace. Because
An
Shyvana,
enemy has been slain.
they can't even gank me because Brand is so far behind and Shyvana does not have anywhere near enough damage. And for some reason she makes the mistake of staying here and farming. I see Brand there, but I'm a giant robot with missiles and nom nom nom. Nothing's gonna stop me. So we just all in him. I hit a nice Q, followed up with an ult. And as you can see, Brand has like just no damage. Let's see, my ult's hitting for, okay, so it's not quite 350, 330 true damage. And then my Q's hitting for 170, and then 200, 300 damage from the silence. So I'm pretty much just beasting it up. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to counter a Cho Gath mid as a squishy AP if you get placed against him. Because if he hits a Q, you're going to take so much damage from his combo that you're going to be either forced to go back or possibly die. And then even if you do dodge the Q, the W puts in so much damage and the silence that he can just walk up to you and ult you. Or put in some auto attacks, which is just a massive amount of harass. I see that bottom's in a little bit of trouble. I swing down to pick up the easy kill. Missed my Q because she's speed buffed. Didn't predict that quite right. Thankfully Lulu's in for the save. Then gets 2 balls and too greedy. Turns around, gets hit by a W and Q from Lulu, which is enough to kill her. And then I just pick up the easy kill with the ult, put me at 4 stacks, which is, let's see, 90 times 4, 360 extra health. Just really starting to add up. I'm farming pretty well, 114 in 12 minutes. Poor Brand is just stuck with no damage. He invested into Chalice of Harmony. Because pretty much this entire game, I could all earn Brand. And when I see that he has blue, if I see a mid that has blue and I know I can kill him, I'll use every summoner and all my skills just to get that blue, because who doesn't love an easy blue? At this point, my W, because of the Rada Ages, I have enough AP to just completely wipe out the back line with my W. And with my QW, I can take out the entire wave. So right now I'm just looking up to farm this lane, and get a Q on him. Once I get a Q, I can just all in and get the kill on the blue buff. This Brand is, well, I haven't really aimed for him so far. I've just been aiming at the creep players. I saved my ult because I just hit 11. Now it's hitting for 450, right? Over 500 true damage, which is half his health. Almost half his health. So my ult alone does half his health, and then my Ignite does another quarter of his health, and then my WMQ finishes off that guy. So, here it is, he gets hit by Q. I just all in him, and he is dead. I take almost no damage. So now I'm sitting pretty with a nice blue. I just look to follow up this. I just look to push this lane in. And now I just want to take this tower because it's an easy tower. Just more gold for the team. And you can see right there, a Q and a W take almost a quarter, maybe a fifth of Shyvana's health. And these are with no way to retaliate against me. So at this point, I'm just so fed, so farmed, that I'm not worried in the slightest. we can almost just speed the game up. So I just go through doing the same thing, farming the lane, working on the tower, and because my ult's on such a short cooldown and I have blue, I don't mind just walking up and ulting it because the ult again takes half his HP because it's true damage, and it's on a 45-second cooldown. So just throwing an ult here and there forces him out of lane. So he's got half my farm. He's underleveled by 3, almost 4 levels. He's lost his tower. The Shyvana can't help because I'm so fed. I mean, this is just a lose-lose situation for their team. And we have a Vayne that's doing alright. 3-2, 92 farm. I'm completely out-farming everyone. Just because I have such free reign. And because of how easy it is to farm as Cho Gath. I mean, again, I'll say it. Cho Gath mid is just OP. So strong. One combo and the entire wave or entire camp's just gone. And then my ult's doing... I guess it's only 1,100 to minions. So at this point I'm just working towards my Rod of Ages. Sometimes I get a DFG just to be super bursty, but this game I didn't need it, so I didn't get it. Bot lane second position. Gets caught, exhausted, red buff, Shyvana ulted. I think she made the right decision turning around taking out that Lulu. 1-for-1 exchange. So, because I'm so big at this point, I just push down mid. It would take a 4 or 5 man gank to actually kill me. Figured we might as well just pick up an easy dragon. Take it in about 8 seconds. Okay, maybe 12. And I go ahead and I tried to ult it. Oh, okay, so this time I actually got it. I ulted it just to get that extra HP. Brand takes another Q. There goes a third of his health. He does the smart thing and actually walks around, because if he walked this way, he would have died. Still just trying to farm up for my death cap. And we'll just speed it up because it's kind of the same thing over and over at this point because I'm so far ahead. So if you ever want to have fun, try Cho Gath mid, because it really is, not only is it easy, but it's just super fun, and it counters most people mid, because it really is hard to go against a Cho Gath, because if you get hit by any of his stuff, you're silenced and you can't do anything, or you're knocked up, you can't do anything. I just walk up, and then ult Ezreal for 500 true damage, wipe him out, and then just finish off Shyvana. We get an easy tower, and I think we push the next raid through. Almost at 200 farm, 19 minutes in. Literally the taunt right there. Have a couple hundred more gold to get before I can get my death cap. Once I get my death cap, it's just ridiculous how much damage I'll be doing. I think it kicks up to almost 600 true damage from my ult. So just go back to farming the lane. We get into a bit of a fight. But again, I'm so big that I'll just walk in, I don't care. I get a little too ballsy right here.
An enemy has been slain.
Get taken out by that brand passive. I think it was one tick for me living. And then, because of that fight right there, they just got completely demolished. I think they surrender in a few seconds. So overall, just the Rod of Ages is a safe build because it gives you that extra tankiness. I'm sitting at almost 3k HP if I had full stacks. And as Cho Gath mid, because it's so easy to farm, you just want to farm as much as you can and go for any kills that you can. I could have roamed more, I suppose, but it was so easy for me to just... You can see, some people don't like it. I mean, it really is hard to play against Cho mid. If you get hit by the Q or the E, or sorry, the Q or the W followed up with the Q, you're basically dead. It's just so much burst damage. With my death cap, yeah, it's over 600 true damage. So I have a death cap and Rod of Ages done by 20 minutes, or 21 minutes. So I'm sitting pretty. And we just try to make the pushes to either get them to surrender, just so far behind. I stumbled across a Lulu, looked like a good snack. Finished her off just all ender with my basic skills, and there's the surrender. So yeah, overall, if you ever want to have some fun, try out Cho Gath mid, because it's hard to be countered. It's really easy to farm, really easy to dominate your lane, and overall it's just a blast. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and feel free to leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. I should be putting out videos more regularly. I've been putting off this video and another one for about 2 weeks, but I've just been waiting for Season 3 to happen. When Season 3 happens, my goal is to hit Diamond, because I hit Platinum this season, but I just stopped after I hit Platinum, because I wanted to save the Diamond push for Season 3. So, as soon as Season 3 starts, look for me to be streaming quite a bit on my journey to basically Diamond. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, I will catch you guys later.